Sherry, and this is Cross Potent, place where magicians meet. Today I'd like to talk about the Native American totem animals and what each one of them means. The otter, which is January 18th through February 18th, is a bit of an unconventional spirit. They have quite an imagination and an inventive frame of reference. They might be eccentric in some ways because they have a very broad perspective on things. In a happy environment, they can be tolerant and courageous and friendly. In an unhappy environment, they might be unpredictable, rebellious, maybe tactless or detached. Their compatibilities are with crows, falcons, and deer. The wolf, which is February 19th to March 20th, is a spirit that's wholehearted about everything they do. They would be the type of person you would say is spiritually enlightened. They seem to have intuitive knowledge about things. In a good environment, this is the lover of the zodiac. Gentle and compassionate, affectionate. This animal totem does need to have long periods of time by themselves. And as long as they have time by themselves, when they come back, they'll be just as much part of the tribe as ever. It's sort of like a recharging and a rejuvenating that they need. In a unhappy environment, they might tend to be too much of a lone wolf. They might be trying to be a little more self-sufficient when maybe they're just not capable of being that self-sufficient, and it becomes a detriment to them. They also might become obsessive or addictive. Their compatibilities are the woodpecker, the brown bear, and the snake. The falcon, also called the eagle or the hawk or the thunderbird, depending which tribe you ask, would be March 21st through April 19th. Alert, active, adventurous, pioneering. The falcon has a very clear perspective when they're under pressure. In a good environment, they're talkative and congenial and versatile. In a bad environment, they could be impatient, restless, intolerant. The beaver, which is April 20th through May 20th, the beaver is a bit more strategic and cunning. I once read somewhere beavers are clever at barter and combat. I thought that was an interesting perspective on them. In a good environment, they are enterprising and resourceful, methodical and loyal. In a bad environment, they can be insecure and possessive, maybe a bit stubborn and opinionated. They are compatible with the woodpecker, the bear, and the goose. The deer of the butterfly clan is the muse of the zodiac. They're the conversationalist. They're the good friend that always makes things more fun. In a good environment, they're nurturing and lively and entertaining. In a bad environment, they can be a little self-involved and impatient and opportunistic. They're compatible with crows and otters. The woodpecker, from June 21st to July 21st, is the nurturer of the zodiac. This is a very perceptive listener, one who will be on your side when you need it. They are a natural for parenting, and in a good environment, they're a very devoted partner and co-worker. In a bad environment, they can be frugal and worrisome and a bit intrusive. Their compatibilities are snakes, wolves, and beavers. The salmon. Who doesn't love a salmon? July 22nd to August 21st. They always have much to do. They're very energetic and confident, intense. They make difficult maneuvers seem easy. In a good environment, they're purpose-driven and have an emotional stability, and very fun-loving. In a bad environment, they can be a bit dogmatic and a bit domineering. They're compatible with owls and falcons. The brown bear is August 22nd to September 21st. The nature of the brown bear is to modify stuff or bring out the best in stuff. It tends to be a sign that represents the harvest. It's around the time of the harvest. In a good environment, they're industrious, practical, instructive. They're into sustainability and recycling. In a bad environment, they might be a bit fault-finding and fussy. They're compatible with the goose and the beaver. The crow, also called the raven or the magpie, depending on which tribe you ask, is September 22nd to October 22nd. This is the eloquent one of the zodiac. Charm just seems to come easy to them. Social graces just seem to come easy to them. They are the socializer. In a good environment, they're funny, supportive, and diplomatic. In a bad environment, they can have mood swings, be idealistic or frivolous. They're most compatible with the otter and the deer. And the snake. The snake is October 23rd to November 22nd. The snake has always got things on his mind. Ambitious and determined, gives good guidance and sage advice. In a good environment, they're committed and romantic and spiritually involved. In a bad environment, they're impulsive and a bit secretive, and they're compatible with woodpeckers and wolves. The owl. The owl is very enthusiastic about life. They like to see what's over the next hill. They like to see what's around the next corner, what's over that mountain. They're always looking for new types of people and new groups of people to hang out with. In a good environment, they're adventurous, adaptable, versatile. In a bad environment, they're reckless, perhaps overindulgent. Compatible with salmons and falcons, which are, of course, could be a hawk or the eagle, depending which tribe you ask. The goose tends to be very good at business and competition. They do have a bit of a dominating personality, because they always aim for accomplishment, and they have an ambitiousness about them. In a good environment, if they have supportive and nurturing friends and family, they can accomplish anything they want. In a bad environment, they are probably their own worst enemy, because they get obsessive and full of self-doubt and rigid and pessimistic. They're most compatible with beavers, brown bears, and crows. And I hope this was enlightening for you about the Native American animal totems, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please watch my other videos on YouTube at Cross Potent, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.